In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a Serper API HTTP request in n8n. n8n is a powerful workflow automation tool that enables you to connect different apps and services, making your processes more efficient. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to create a seamless connection between n8n and the Serper API using an HTTP request. So, let's get started. First, make sure you have your workflow open in n8n. This is the place where you build the automation that links your diverse tools and performs the tasks you need. Once you're in your workflow, the next step is to add an HTTP request node. To do this, click on the plus sign, which allows you to add new nodes. Scroll through the options until you find the HTTP request node and select it. Now it's time to configure this node so it can interact properly with the Serper API. The configuration is critical because it determines how data is sent and received. Start by setting the method to post. The method you select dictates the action the API will perform. In this case, posting data means you'll be sending data to the API to be processed. Next, enter the URL. This is where the request will be sent. In this scenario, you'll be using the Serper API URL, https://google.serper.dev, search. This API endpoint is specifically designed for handling search requests, allowing you to tap into the Serper API's functionality. Moving on to authentication. For this setup, make sure to select None for authentication. This might seem unusual if you're used to setting up API requests with authentication keys or tokens, but in this case, the API we're working with does not require it, simplifying our setup. Then make sure that you choose to send headers and a body with your request. This is crucial because the headers can include important metadata about your HTTP request, and the body is where the JSON payload will be packaged for the API to process. Lastly, the body content type should be set to JSON. JSON, or JavaScript Object Notation, is a lightweight data interchange format that's easy for humans to read and write, and easy for machines to parse and generate. By specifying JSON, you ensure that the API understands the format of the data you're sending, which is essential for successful communication and data exchange. So, briefly, you'll open your workflow, add an HTTP request node, configure it using the settings we've just discussed, ensuring you set the method to post, input the correct URL, select no authentication, enable headers and body sending, and designate JSON as the body content type. And there you have it. Your Serper API HTTP request node is now set up in n8n. This connectivity facilitates a smooth data flow, enhancing the automation and efficiency of your workflows. Experimenting with such configurations can open endless possibilities for integrating various APIs with n8n. Thank you for watching, and happy automating!